Welcome to Outer Worlds. I'm doing Maholic. We're gonna fix a few things up on this planet, but I think I'm almost done. I'm off to, I'm not sure where. Maybe the corporate overlords. Can't tell. I have a lot of inventory stuff here, so I might actually go to my ship.
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
That's nice. Oh, that stuff. Much crap. Good 20 stuff's kind of good though. But ultra. That's pretty good. 8 ammo. Oh, highlight range 5. Good. Yeah. Up these two. The islanders have got like various things that use it. Okay. Aim towards an arch. Ah, Victor was the one doing them. That's okay. Oh, we go. How am I carrying it so? Armor. Right, we're going to please. I think it should do well. Good.
A manta queen.
Yeah, we felled it, mind. But we lost 2 runners and 5 gun hands.
A total failure then.
Yeah, we've been up here.
So much for the ruins.
That should have done. Okay.
Hell only knows where the Van Oys are. They never showed.
I'm sure they're... let's talk later.
Cool. Let's go talk to my overlords. Come on, anyway. Tech and stealth and not. Better. The dialogue ones. Persuade, that's really good. Leadership skills. Oh, skills, leadership skills. What are those skills?
Hey,
I can talk to you, really?
Ah, the good captain. My iconoclasts sing your praises. I'm glad the eternal truth has finally guided you to us. That is the way of it, yes. The universe wouldn't have produced the magnificence that is mankind if it were in constant competition with itself. We are all part of the same cosmic body. Must one hand cut off the other?
Ideally, you take a shitload of morphine and have someone else do it for you, but that's an amputation.
Ha, Zora often touts a similar ideology. I say we could instead diligently work to heal the affected flesh. Regardless, welcome to our home. Now, why have you come? Stop. No. Spreading the truth is the only way to combat the board's poisonous campaign of propaganda against their people. They can't be everywhere at once. Surely there are radios that still catch our message here and there. Surely.
Graham, we should be focusing on survival anyway. Food, ammo, and medicine. Maybe now's the time to pivot.
Pivot, huh? If radio isn't working, we might try another way. It seems the captain's timing is more than just serendipitous. It must be fate. I've had my sights on an old printing press for some time. The board uses magazines and advertisements to subtly focus the colony's attention. We will use their tricks against them.
Wait, that's not what I meant.
Help me clear out and repair the press, and I will have no need for that rust bucket of a radio tower.
Might actually have better reach. People read that stuff all over the system, even in Byzantium.
You see, citizens of Halcyon are glued to their periodicals. Even I find myself occasionally distracted by their positively shameful quality of editing and unacceptable disregard for grammatical structure. My literary prowess will hook them, and the eternal truth will reel them in. Listen to me. I'm starting to sound like one of Sanjar's fishermen. Wonderful. I requisitioned replacement rollers for it some time ago. Huxley should have delivered them yesterday. Speaking of which, where is Huxley?
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What are you doing wasting bits on... Forget it. Huxley's still recovering. She won't be up for a run for a while yet.
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her stead.
So you're her mysterious savior. She sings your praises.
That girl and her songs, so eager to learn, so bright-eyed, so tone-deaf. One of our sympathizers, a woman named Carlotta, periodically buys goods on our behalf from Stellar Bay's store. Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly, though the goods now come at a considerable markup. She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. From our compound, follow the road north. Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges? Grab a few, will you? There should be some funds left over from the last shipment. We can use them to copy and modify radio serials. Yes, not just magazines, but their precious dramas.
Unbelievable. I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money, would you mind buying, I don't know, food and medicine? Graham, if you need me, I'll be in triage.
Oh, I'm back there. Alright, let's get on the road. Going north.
Everyone all right?
I don't want the sure. Really? What is this place anyway? Inside terrace rooms. Hey, Niles.
Hey, I know you. Boss says you've been real helpful, like. But, we got this handled. We appreciate but do not require your assistance. That's my nice way of telling you to sod off. Huh. I don't know what your angle is, but... all right. Be sure to tell her how hard it was to fix the generator. You know, after you're done fixing it.
Thugs, eh? Oh, I've been keeping it. Oh, I put the wrong one away. I should store that away. It's like. Right, let's give it some normal gear. Suede. Oh. 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 It's a lot of gas. I shouldn't sort that out before I do that. Oh dang. I didn't realize the gas is that strong. It's brutal.
Quiet. What are you up to out there? Hello? Yeah, and for the 100th time, I'm not opening this door. Who are you, anyway? Oh, finally! Tell Graham that this is the last run I'm doing. Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he hadn't, I'm not risking my neck anymore. Take cover!
Oh man. Oh, I don't beat the gas. Let's figure out a way to fix that. It's a low down, but
It's too... Relax. I've been Who are you? Oh, final. Sanjar's declared a stop.
hey,
I don't know how you got those goons to leave, but thank you. Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a printing press? Here, take them. Like I said, this is my last run. Law help them. I don't know. Maybe Sublight can lend a hand. I should go. Look, Graham's got a bit or two left in his account. I can send one last dropout before I wash my hands of this. What do you want delivered? I always took that woman for the sensible type. Good on her. I'll send some along. Give them all my regards. And good luck out there. Don't go getting eaten.
I don't know. Mark 3, yeah. I'm not supposed to scarce without dying. I'll try. First thing I can do outside. The quest I haven't got to yet. That other tricky. Could try to do it. How you use spoons there? That's right then. That's what we decided to do when I be a completionist. Which I have been so far.
Ah, crazy town. Never change.
The folks in Amber Heights always manage to find a bottle or two of the good stuff. Keen scavengers, I tell you.
Where's the house again? Oh, it's up here. Secure meantime visited. 20 correction core, divers, multiple rooms, mouse and SFNs. Great day. The doctor.
I'm telling you, the Van Noys are fine.
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders, and they weren't at the ruins. Where in this sulfur-sodden hellhole did you send them?
They're on a very important... we'll continue this later. Welcome back, Captain.
They're hunters. Badass ones at that. Hope they're all right.
They're our best unit, and now they're missing in action.
And we'll continue that discussion later.
Thank the Eternal that someone's got some sense in their head. Carlotta usually schedules the next drop during the meeting. When's she coming?
The board must have gotten a hold of him at last. This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch. Sanjar, old friend, you're about to cross a dangerous line.
About to? That idiot just declared war.
We will deal with his subversion later. For now, we must redouble our efforts to spread the truth to the colony.
The print... Oh no. Graham, you didn't.
I've already sent a team ahead to scout the press. One of our best. Meet them there and find out if they've been successful.
You sent the Van Noys there, didn't you? Oh, for fuck's sake, Graham! We needed them in the ruins. Our people died out there.
They went willing to fight for our cause. We need reinforcements. We need new recruits. The Van Noys saw the printing facility with the same importance as I.
The hell's the sense in recruiting if you're just gonna get them killed?
I have the utmost confidence in their abilities. Friends, we must have faith that the men and women we recruit can handle the duties for which we recruit them.
Yes! You're damn right he could have. But he's so obsessed with preaching that he's become blind to our actual problems. Look, just... If the Van Noys are still alive, get them out of there. With Sanjar pressing the issue like this, I have a feeling we'll need them.
Oh. That's my Rick gang. Or doesn't like me much. Force Factory if it doesn't like me. You pick. Penetrating shots, it sounds good. Science weapon boost. That's armor penetrating now. More damage or armor penetrating? I don't know. Putting on points in here. Oh, it's Chris. Over there. Oh my. Oh, it's just been there before. Now we do the west side. Yay.
Huh? Who's there? Hey, the twins. Surprised you two needed backup. Nyoka, you're a sight right now, I'll tell you what. We are up a creek.
I bet. You really come this far north for a printing press?
Yeah, I know, but that's the mission. Don't suppose y'all are busy right now. Thank the Eternal. We could use a hand. But we can't leave without patching these guys up. Acker here is bleeding out and Jensen can't see straight. Our medic has got our trauma kit, but we got separated. We ain't seen him in a couple of hours.
My professional medical advice is to get out of here as soon as possible. Bleeding might kill him, but wrapped definitely will.
How many years of medical school went into that word of wisdom? Sorry. We appreciate the assist. We just need to find our medic so we can do exactly as you say. Get the hell out. Yeah, on account of giving him the order. He's searching the old settlement to the north of the press.
We can walk up there. Canyon. I can bump that up a few more levels, so 1 or 2.
Talk to me.
Carry on. Got my sights on you.
I could fix them up. That's we go, or we're going up? Yeah, here, right? He's an Asia kit. Oh my god. I'll just carry anyway. 29 less than nothing. Okay. Who's the big ones? Exciting.
Any luck out there? Oh, fuck. Well, that's better than nothing. Thanks. We'll head out as soon as we're patched up.
Yeah, I gotta repair them. Miracle on the frontier. Special inward bow. Got me a good tinker. Not so much though. A better helmet. Not picking helmet or something. I get stealth helmet on. Oh. Oh dear. Let's get this over and done with.
Damn. You got some nimble fingers, Captain.
Yeah, I think the C one does the most. The boosty. That's too good. you go. Now what? Drew's birthday! I'm not throwing Drew's birthday. Drew's dead, folks. Don't pet the canids. Cool. Yeah. A title plus. Oh, a little back room. Is that it there? Oh, what's that out there? Alright, here's aggregator. Sounds fun. Hi, Kaden Schuster, do my fisheries nation. Good day to you.
Making it look easy.
Crowd dispersed scenarios are not very good for this environment. Oh. Good stories. Oh, it's cold. Oh, it's so cold. I might go here. Get down here. It just looks like a south. Go explore. It's still worth getting the Manti Queens. New size soldier. That's rifle 2, that's pretty good. Nothing else? Some corpses. Way too easy, yeah. They're so hard before.
Now that was a hunt. Captain, you sure know how to set a woman's heart to beating, that's for sure.
That's where I was before. I failed for ages. Full story, magically. I was here like 14 levels ago and I really struggled. Now it's just like another day in there. What's that shit? It's crap.
How'd you do that so fast?
Great work.
Get inside this thing. No. Yes. That last stand dude was. Oh, that's a unique weapon I missed. And big hero. Oh, I left double pistols. Nice. What else I missed? Go up to here and run around there. Yeah. Take that Mega Mech Raptidon. Oh, I follow these guys. Yeah, I didn't last time. the main road back. Have to go around there? I think I'll follow it for a little bit. I better go around the side of the cliff. See? You can't get around these cliffs. It's not too bad, that stuff. I don't feel like those hurt points that much. I mean, I could do it for damage. Interesting, so it's below. I didn't realise it's below. So I thought I could walk around the side of this cliff, but you can't. There's big beasties here. Oh, I can't believe it that it's like it's a cakewalk now. Alright, let's carry on. Back. Areas been cleared out. Inflationist is a go. Gotta find a way around. I think it's down here. Probably not. Nope, it's a bluff. Oh, there you go. That's the promised land. We'll go around the side. Poor guy. Poor guy. He didn't mean it. What do we got over here? Oh, what's this over here? Oh, they went over there. Yeah, I did. Nice. Oh yeah, man, he's the your boss or something. I can join this the Marauders. That was like a name guy. Talk to him though. Good, I miss. How about level these guys? Think. It's being thorough. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, frozen hand, man. It's so cold.
hell of a job.
Oh, now I'm encumbered. That took a while. Oh, I don't want to go that. I like those pistols. Where's my... Wow, level 26. Oh, rifle mark 2. Any other high level stuff? There's a rifle 2 now as well. Ripped you down, Hammersmith. Oh, it's damaged my gun. Try this dead eye thing out there. Not that these guys didn't need it. What was here anyway? Just river camp. Okay. Well, I think I can play the area. Let's go back. I've got some unique shit. I'll wait for another hour for the sunshine. Too cold.
If you'll just listen...
No! No more listening. No more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors. What news do you bring? They are armed all the same. All they need is a good reason, and war is one such reason.
We're out of time. We need food and ammunition. We need to hit Stellar Bay while we still have the manpower to do it.
Excellent.
Did you find the Vanoys? Lucky indeed. Thank you.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon. For now, you can tell Hiram that I'll stop using Devil's Peak. From the pits of our eternal souls. Thank you, Captain. I have much to do. Articles to write, sermons to ponder. We live in such an exciting time. Let's talk later.
Hey, I need to see to the wounded, but drop by the clinic when you can. I want a word.
Ah, hello. You're... All right. I'm sorry. As long as it's been, I'd still rather not speak of it. That was a painful day for us all. All people are part of the Philosophist family. I've come to accept that, along with the additional weight of their deaths. Before all this, I was a writer for MSI's product catalog. It was my purpose to spread awareness of Saltuna in its various forms. The certainty with which I spun among the other cogs in their machine stifled creativity and personal growth.
Freedom from reliable plumbing on occasion, but I'll take cold showers over living under a corporation's thumb any day.
Exactly. I haven't showered in weeks. Awakening is available to all whose minds are ready to accept it. What would you like to know? Not in the sense of a single entity, fashioning the universe as a whittler fashions a flute. The universe came into being over time, organically, naturally, and without purpose. In that sense, I suppose you could say that, in the interest of finding its purpose, the universe itself created all living things. Questions like these are distractions. It doesn't matter whether an entity sparked the universe or not. Only by pursuing the eternal truth will we find these and other answers. The point of no return. When your mind fully opens to the eternal truth, every philosophist experiences it along the path to enlightenment. For many, it is the first brush with the cold of death, when they realize that all of their lives have boiled down into the single truth of that moment. Mine was witnessing my friend and colleague transform into the very evil we sought to combat. Now he runs MSI just like the overlords before him. Their leashes may be longer, but their collars are just as tight. Ah, the eternal. We are all part of the consciousness of the cosmos. Each of us plays a tiny role in the universe's continual journey toward understanding itself. You and I, and the rats and the mantis swarms. Divinity is in us all, and the eternal is that divinity. Everyone, regardless of ability to believe, is another facet of the universe contemplating its own existence. All right. The iconoclasts are free folk. We live under our rules, motivated by our own beliefs, all petals on the same flower of enlightenment. Meanwhile, the board strangles the will of its workers. It is the penultimate exercise of a poisoned society where people are enslaved by a corporate ladder. We seek to replace their way of life with ours. Philosophism is the key to unlocking their shackles. This is not anarchy. Society requires structure, Captain. It is just that the board's structure is killing the colony. Ours will not. Why have you...
Thanks, Graham. Well, let's go talk to this other chickadee. Jose.
Hey.
Go to your room, I want to talk to you. Following you. On your tail.
Hey, Captain. I need your help, and we ought to keep it hush-hush. You know about what happened here, right? The history of Amber Heights?
You're talking about the massacre. Back when the corps were pulling out, pirates raided the place and killed the MSI bigwigs living here.
Right. Common belief is that the pirates fled to an old relay station that had already been abandoned, but nobody could find them. The station's locked up, but one of my people found an old data cartridge in a nearby rap nest. It's mostly corrupted, but I pulled a couple codes off of it. One is the code to the Amber Heights gate. I don't recognize the other, but it's similar. I bet it opens a door. Graham isn't fond of talking about the history here. He had friends who worked here. The massacre hit him pretty hard. You know him. Live and let live and all that. I don't want to burden him right now, especially if this ends up being a dead end. I surely do, but it's not far, and if they died in there, they died with their munitions. We'll need them. Besides, if it's filled with valuables from the aristocrats who lived here, we can pawn them off on Sublight and get ourselves ahead on our food budget. Right. The access codes to Amber Heights. What gets me is, if this belonged to the pirates, that means they knew someone there. If someone gave them the gate code, all those deaths, Captain, all that blood is on their hands. Just a warning. The area is infested with mantisaurs. I'd send some help, but we're, preparing for war. Appreciate it. Here's the code. If it works, bring back anything you find. Supplies are best, but information's good too. If someone was behind the Amber Heights massacre, it'd give a lot of people around here some closure to find out who and string them up. Good luck. Watch out for the Taros.
You've been here then. It's nearby. Might be able to cross. Maybe not. Good luck. Let's go here then. Oh, this place. I've been here before. What's that? Good to know. What's that big beast do? Other ones worth looting. Yes. Oh, moving.
You make it look so easy.
Breakdown. Lots of stuff, no doubt. All one I modded. Useless now. CJ. No. Oh, pretty good for the help. That's how it's gone. Recorder. Tons are in, kills are laid, levels peak is receiving. Alright, back to whatever's nice hostiles.
Welcome back. You find anything out there? Let's see. These are old. Looks like correspondences between the pirates. Some bits here, some there, some... Wait. This one's got the Amber Heights gate code on it. Just like the one I found earlier. And here's... a letter. Wait, this is from Graham. Oh, of all the... Captain. He gave them the gate codes. And their families? And all the hired help? I know he's got his head in the clouds, but I always believed there was a core of good there. What the hell happened to live and let live? Thank you for bringing this back, but I need some time. I gotta think. I'll let you know if I figure something out. Go take a walk, Captain. I'll find you once my head's on straight.
Well, backwards to do, but Edge border, groundbreaker, and Flashbreaker. Let's go talk to this dude. Where is he? He's upstairs. Elevator. Where? Down. Okay, up. Yes. Where's my dirty dude? Strange. Dude, up there. There's the airway.
Do you hear that? It's the blessed sound of radio silence, which leads me to believe you have sweet, sweet news for me. Yes, indeed. I am back in business. But before we get down to it, might I ask how you handled the problem? In the end?
Does it matter? Job's done.
Is that so? I believe it will, but the price I pay won't be to you. No, we've a bigger deal to settle. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments. Don't be ridiculous. We're resetting a broadcast tower, not filing taxes. There are no errands, spreadsheets, or rituals involved. It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here. Eternal, no. What is wrong with you? Who would ever design something like that? However, you're welcome to brew me a Rizzo Insta-Coffee from the staff kitchen on your way back. Just step outside, flip the switch, depart forever. Understood? Good. Marvelous. We're in agreement.
This is why I stopped helping out around here, you know. It's always throw this lever, shoot that marauder, save my life. Just one thing after another with you.
I'm starting to see why you don't get much company out here.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
And here we go.
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower. Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior, but I must admit I have grown rather fond of you. As Nyoka can attest, I do not form attachments with many. Do take care.
Why, he told us to leave without flinging insults at our persons. He really does like you, Captain.
Anyone else hear a high-pitched whining? Did I get tinnitus, or is that just Hiram?
Oh, that was crashed.
Black holes! Did you see that? Looked like a UDL ship. Based on the gunnery attachments, I'd guess it's one of the board's blockade enforcers, but don't cite me on that. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me. Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that? Architect, save me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram. Hiram, are you there? Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off. Ah, I see you learned nothing while dealing with these buffoons. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony. Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do, so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my void damn channel. I'm more than finished with you lot.
That was exciting. Phineas, we'll carry on this crash ship. Oh, it's over there. Are you serious? That's mine. I'll go there. Upper kilometer, let's run. I'm sure. Let's go. Where's Morris?
We're doing this. They won't try that again.
You go on ahead, Captain. I'm not keen on ships, even when they're in the best of shape.
Jesus, man. It said something about sphere recuperated bypass signs. Break it, fire it, fire. How will also collide so possible vision parts. But then land material and we can't shoot him down, it makes loss count. What's the point of being idea we can't check it?
Hello, my name's Jen. I'm the chief
engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up, because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
Back into Graham. Really? Got my foot with that. Let's switch that alley first. She's gonna take over. There she comes. There we go.
Captain, we should chat. Graham's got the right idea, but he isn't the right guy to execute it. I don't even think he's motivated by philosophism anymore. I think he's just guilt-ridden. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but I keep going over and over it in my head, and the only way I see the Iconoclast surviving is we depose him. Yeah. Hell, most of our people listen to me already. Sometimes, you gotta do what's best for someone, even if they think you're wrong. Even if it's painful. When we're in Stellar Bay, they'll come around. Take Stellar Bay. Lick our wounds. Eventually, figure out how the hell we're going to spread the word to the rest of the colony. I'm going to confront him. Can I count on your support? Okay. Deep breaths. This is what's best, Sora. Time to save Monarch.
Things are as well as supposed to be. The reports are in.
Captain, you must be back with the access codes to our new ship.
Graham, we need to talk.
We have work to do. This isn't the time for one of our spats. Yes, we are acting. On Stellar Bay. What's this about?
You're running the Iconoclast into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops take orders from me already, and you've brought me as far as you can down the eternal path. It's time to step down.
The troops? Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers. They pick up a gun because you tell them to, not because they want to. And you, Captain, after all you've done for me, for us, you throw behind this mutinous blasphemer? I built this movement from the ground up. I've brought freedom to Monarch, and all these years later, we're still free.
I joined because I believed that you were in it for the Iconoclasts. That you wanted nothing more than to bring freedom to Halcyon. That you were selfless. But I know the truth now, Graham. I know what happened in Amber Heights. You didn't start this movement because you wanted to save us. You wanted to save yourself.
No. I've spent years atoning for my sins. I've studied, meditated, taught. I built the Iconoclasts so that any man could cast away his past for a fresh start.
That's your answer, Graham? You needed a fresh start? After all those innocent lives? I'm sorry. I believed in you once. I did. But it's over. Stand down.
I won't. What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on. This is my movement. These are my people. If you want to lead them, you'll have to kill me.
Please. Don't make me do this, Graham.
If this is where my path ends, I accept it. But as long as I draw breath, I will not abandon them.
So be it.
Here they come.
Really?
Don't mess with us.
That's good. Don't. Come on, come on. Hey,
Well,
boss.
Captain, here we are. Killed a lot of people in the name of the Iconoclasts, and it never feels right. But this time, it's especially wrong. You've got the... Void held me. I'll never remember what that thing is called. The device from the ship. Do you have it? I've thought about it, but I think we're too far gone. Pulling Carlotta's support was crossing a line. You know, Captain, I never thought about that. Maybe he could be taught the eternal truth. Spread the message from within the corporations. All right. If he's willing to talk, I'll give him a chance.
Okay, shit. Alright. Rizzo Rangers versus Spaces Chosen. Yeah. Oh my man. Oh my man. What do you want to say to that guy, you know? Okay.
If the Iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful monarch. I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the Iconoclasts. That's surprising. The board's equipment is usually in top shape. After all, they have first access to any fresh parts or components. A conspiracy? You've spent too much time around Graham. Well, because the module controls the weapons systems. Because once we mount them on Stellar Bay's walls, no Marauder or Raptidon will ever be a threat to us again. Stellar Bay will be as secure as any other settlement in Halcyon. The board's own Salvage and Recovery Clause 32B would say differently.
And they won't dare challenge us over this. Not after the data you found on their experiments here. Don't worry. We'll send an engineering team for those later. We'll have to disconnect them from the rest of the ship.
Of course, they'll be useless without that targeting module, which is why it's critical that you retrieve it.
Well, surely you don't mean that. I thought we were in this together, like a team. I'm the dashing mastermind with a head for numbers, and you're my roguish sidekick who always gets the job done. And you're just a little bit smitten with me, but won't admit it.
The point is, this weapon system would be a powerful advantage, and we can't risk the Iconoclast getting it.
Can you imagine what those maniacs would do with weapons like that? They'd wreak havoc.
Or they go and get themselves killed. Then they're not your problem anymore.
The board would consider us complicit in any of their folly. That would only get us ousted again.
And roll back all the progress we've made at reconciling with the rest of Halcyon.
Oh, I've known their ilk long enough. Even if they merely sat on the scraps, the threat of a bunch of anarchists holding a gunship would bring the full wrath of the board down on Monarch. We can't afford that.
I'm skeptical they'd care enough to wipe us out, but if they did, we wouldn't stand a chance.
Ah, you see our quandary then. Good, because we haven't a moment to lose. They're all mad! And what's more, they left us! I don't see any way for us to work together. Not this again.
Remember what we practiced, sir?
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a mantipillar, and my will is my cocoon. I can emerge and become whatever I wish. You too?
He has a point, sir. And it's not all bad.
Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The Iconoclasts are not the most compromising sorts. That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo.
There ain't a body on this planet that can keep a group patched up like she has. I don't know how she does it.
I'd be willing to consider it, but I need to see her review first. One can't be haphazard about these things. Besides, if you think her skills will complement mine, then we should see what those skills are. Excellent. Her review would be in the Rizzo offices in Cascadia. Bring it to me, and I'll see if she's qualified.
Really? Man. Oh, running around, running around, running around, running around, 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 running around. Oh. Running around.
Make him regret it.
Oh. Get on my face. Oh, open quest.
That's the last of them.
Hey. I haven't been in here. Here it is. That door wasn't open. There is top-notch sawbones. Beautiful weekend. And it's management. Open up. Okay. Oh, back. Okay. Oh, quick melee attack. Here's one. Oh, that's funny. That D or something? Okay. No. Oh, I'm not going. Yeah, what was that there? How'd I get there? Anyhow.
Any luck bringing the iconoclast? I don't like the idea that they'll be trying for that module while we delay. Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here. Well, it seems like she's actually very qualified.
If it weren't for her, I'd wager the iconoclast would have died off a while ago.
All right. I'll have Celia organize a meeting in neutral territory, the old OSI church in the ruins. Meet us there, and we'll discuss terms.
The ruins. That's fine.
Hey, thanks for coming.
I wish I'd had more time to prepare a proper analysis on the costs and benefits of your proposed union, but I suppose we'll have to improvise. This is very hard for me.
I get the feeling this is gonna take a while.
Sanjar, Stellar Bay's got food and walls. And my people need both. If you'll have us, we're willing to share the space.
Do you have any idea what that would cost? Why, drawing up the budget alone is going to take weeks.
Not good enough. I need to move a fair amount of my people into the city. We need shelter, Captain. Suppose some of our healthier folk could offer aid. Some of us need to stay in the city proper, though.
Well, I'll be damned. If you two can work together, maybe there's some hope for this place after all.
Truly, a compromise? I'm not sure I'd ever have heard as much from Graham.
Graham was a murderous fiend, and I'd be shocked if you didn't already know that. Void take his agreement. He stood by and let it happen.
This feels like one of those times when everyone at headquarters but me is laughing at something, but you two aren't laughing.
Amber Heights, you haulhead. 10 years ago, Graham had all those people killed.
What? That's not possible. Even for him, that's going too far. But that means... I had no idea, I swear. Look, we were both fed up with corporate leadership, but I never guessed he'd do something like that.
I think I believe him. He's just dumb enough to mean it.
You can't take bureaucrats at their word. You back someone into a corner like this, and they'll say anything to get out of it.
Very well. I suppose my ignorance is no excuse. I knew Graham for years. I should have done my due diligence and known exactly who I was working with. Surely you know what that's like.
Yeah, I do. Okay, if you're willing to house and supply some of us, I'll have our more capable soldiers help out.
As am I. Oh, I can feel my blood pressure lowering already.
Thanks for coming out, Sanjar. Guess I'll see you at Stellar Bay.
Gotta be honest, Captain. Never thought I'd see the day. You've done a good thing for Monarch here.
Can we talk?
Okay, Groundburger, I think. Nice. Oh, that's done. I'm gonna head off. I'm gonna go back to my spaceship.
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet.
One toy. Bit rough. Firing noise last time. Oh, that's quite cool. Oh shit. We're coming almost all of this actually. Attack damage. Huh. That's took. Oh my god. Why isn't it a Gipple? Why is there oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, it's the correct island. Always a fancy way to pronounce that. I think about tinkering down very not tinkering.
Set on the ship.
Oh.
Our fuel cells are now primed with Alta Vitae gas. As the organics say, let us hope we do not explode in transit to the groundbreaker.
Oh. PG.